if you were watching yesterday's show, you would have seen Mark Sharp's transformation of viewer Gillian. Now, Gillian was diagnosed with endometriosis when she was 13. The treatment she had for the condition made her lose her hair. And here's a reminder of what happened yesterday.
Where I mainly lost it was around the top here. You can see my scalp, and it's clearly there's not a lot of hair there.
Okay, Gillian, so what we're going to be doing for you today is using this system here called the Kinsey system, where we place the mesh over your scalp like so, and we pull your hair through.
That was amazing what you were doing with the hair there. That's incredible.
Yeah,
so if someone's really lost a lot of their hair, as long as they've got a little bit, you can start weaving it all in.
Absolutely, as long as they've got some hair on the
Right,
head that we
then
can work with.
you can work with that.
We can work with that, yes.
Let's have a look. Here she comes. Looking good. Look at you, that's great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, after yesterday's programme, we were absolutely inundated with calls, with texts and emails from people who wanted to know lots more about this treatment. So we've got Mark back again today to explain a wee bit more about it. He's also joined by hairdresser and stylist Louise Galvin. We have touched a nerve here because it was an extraordinary response. I mean, you know, to any item that we've done. So many women out there are obviously suffering from this. And it was actually good to get so many of them getting in touch with us. Now, explain to us again what you actually do, why your technique is so revolutionary.
Well, the technique we use, we developed at our own studio, Mark Lane Mayfair. We use a Kinsey system, which is a mesh system, this is the actual half-made sort of system that we have here. We use a mesh that we actually can pull the hair through, and attach tiny little connections onto the mesh to secure it to the scalp. It makes it sort of so easy for the client to sort of wash it, wear it sort of as normal, go out in the wind and the rain with it, swim in it.
So once that's on, Mark, that really is just like normal hair.
Just like normal.
You know,
hair.
you don't have to sort of like use specific products or anything. You can just treat it the way you would normal hair. You've got to have some hair to work with, haven't you? There's got to be something there. So it has to be, no matter how sparse it is, there has to be something there.
We do need something there, and it has to be a strong hair base as well. We always we work by consultation, so we always check the client's hair base to make sure that it is strong enough to take the kind of work that we're doing.
Right, and we can see you there when you were doing Gillian's hair, and it absolutely transformed her. I mean, she was saying not only does she feel better when she looks in the mirror, it's just got her self-confidence back. Because I would imagine that if that happens to you for whatever reason you lose your hair, with Gillian it was taking some medication when she was younger. It has got to, it's the dent in your self-confidence is enormous.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, a lot of girls don't open up about it. I mean, most women shut themselves away. Some don't even leave their homes. They sort of shut themselves up. They wear baseball caps, wigs, which are fantastic, headscarves. They just shut themselves away and sort of hide from the world.
But wigs don't suit everybody. I mean, they're very good. Some of them are excellent, but they don't suit everybody, and especially in the summertime. And scarves are fine, but you know, sometimes you just want to go out there with your crowning glory, I suppose. You want to do that.
And if you're a young mother as well, you've got to think about these things. You're taking the kids to the park. You've got kids that jump up and that grab your hair. There's all sorts of things that we don't think about.
No, that's absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Now, we saw there this particular technique. As we said, it is expensive. It's £500 and up, but it lasts for 2 years.
It does, yes.
So you have to work that out as an investment, and it's not bad if you break it down to that, I suppose. But what else can we do? What else can we do if we can't get down to London, or we can't afford this? Is there anything else we can do?
I think, Lorraine, we've got to look at hair loss in 3 degrees, from mild to severe. First of all, with the mild, it can be stress that can make your hair fall out. It can be hormones, it can be nutrition, it can be as simple as your thyroid. So one of the first things I would always suggest is that someone sees their GP and has a simple thyroid test. Then I would recommend seeing a good nutritionist, and then there's great vitamins on the market that really do help to maximise hair growth. I think that's very, very important. Diet, superfoods. I think people like Jane Clark, John Priffer talk a lot about the right type of foods, and seek help. All those things can really, really help your hair. And then product related too. I think lots of these chemicals in products today, I've definitely noticed with lots of my clients, really helps your hair. If avoiding things like too much silicone, sodium lauryl sulfate, parabens, any of these that do cause a build-up can cause your scalp to become red, irritated, raw, and can cause your hair to start falling out. I think once you've eliminated all those and the stress level, even if it does mean taking 10 or 15 minutes a day, you know, to do a bit of meditation, just to calm yourself down. I think all that does very much help in today's life.
So there's lots you can do to help yourself, of course.
Absolutely,
there
which
really
I always think you've got to look at first
Yeah.
before you go down the expensive route of either having to get a wig made for you. And there are several people, which I'm sure the websites will all link together later, that we can give all the readers and the viewers, you know, the right names of people to see.
Sure. No, very much, Louise. Thank you for that, both of you. Like I said, unprecedented response, that's for sure. And you can find lots more details on hair loss on the website. It's GMTV, no matter what the reason is for losing your hair. Thank you both very much.
Love that.